Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tridevia, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. And if it resonates, give me a little thumbs up and comment. Let me know how or why, okay, baby? Thank you to all of you for being here. For all the likes, shares, subscribes, donations. Thank you for anyone who has booked readings with me. I appreciate all the love and the support. If you wish to book a reading with me, my email's in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so please be aware of scammers, okay? So, we're talking about why are people grateful to know you, why are people grateful for you, or why are people just appreciate you, okay? All of the above. You know, why do people have so much gratitude towards you? We have 3 piles today. Per usual, y'all already know. You can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. We have pile number 1, which is the Star Tarot. Pile number 2, which is the Moon and Stars Tarot. And pile number 3, which is the Mystic Monday Tarot. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. Hey, pile number 1. It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if it resonates, comment down below, shoot me a thumbs up, let me know. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, we are going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. Keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message may resonate for you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't let these messages take from you. If you want to book a personal, my email's in the description box, but I'll never ever message you for a reading, so please be aware of scammers. So I was having a lot of trouble lighting my lighter. I didn't want to go and get matches. So I feel like, but it ended up getting lit up. It's like something that you're passionate about, something that lights you up, something that makes you happy. It's like you're tired, right? So there was a pause, but like you're about to light it up either way. I feel like you're going to figure it out. You're going to get motivated again for something, and then it's just going to fire, you know, the lit, it will be lit, and that's it, okay? Like, that makes no sense at all. But I'm just saying there's like maybe a passion project or something like that, something creative or something that makes you happy that you haven't done in a little while because you've been tired or busy or something like that, and you're gonna finally tap into that again. Okay, so what is pile number 1's current energy? Then we'll see, why do people appreciate you? We got the leadership. Oh my god, Ganesha's coming through. Got a Lakshmi as well. All right, some of y'all could be from India or Africa. Coming through. Wow, your spirit animals could definitely be a lion, tiger, elephant, zebra. We do have hyenas and a leopard and meerkats too. Maybe camels, horses. Oh, there's a tiger too. Yes, I said tiger and I didn't even see the tiger. What else is there? Cow! Motherfucking cow and a fox. Alright. Cat. Somebody got a cat? Alright, you're intuitive as hell. We got responsibility and leadership. Pile number 1, you are stepping into a period of leadership. You're going to get promoted. You're going to get a new job. You're going to get some type of position of power. Okay, and this is going to be something that you love, something that's going to bring you peace, because I feel like there's going to be more money coming in, but also there's going to be more responsibility. You're going to be watching over others, you're going to be helping others, you're going to be responsible for others, or you're going to be leading others. And this doesn't have to be just about that. Either way, you're going to be making money, okay? So you could be going viral, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're going live, or you're doing podcasts, and then, you know, you're on YouTube and you're getting more viewers there. And there's something about a lot of people are going to look to you for advice, for leadership. So whether that's you're getting a promotion, whether that's you got a new job and you're the manager, or you're a boss, you're going to start your own business and you have clients where you're like a therapist or whatever it is, life coach, reader, you know. What do you call it? What is it called? Why am I hearing a trainer too? I don't know. You're going to be guiding people, teaching people. You're a master at something, and whatever this is, it either provides a service or you're going to be teaching people how to do whatever it is. Okay? So trust that you are stepping into a very abundant timeline because you're closing out some type of painful cycle that happened before. But now luck is on your side. You're going to be feeling so connected. It's actually going to shock you that you're going to get this position of power. I don't know why. Maybe you thought somebody else was gonna, you know, do it. Because if you look at this hyena, you know, half of the color is there, half of it's like white, and then the crown is on its back. Like, you can't see your crown. You don't see yourself the way that others see you. You also have beautiful eyes and nice eyebrows as well. Long lashes. Some of you guys are gonna get your eyebrows done, but I don't think you really need to. Laminated, all that good stuff. But like, there's also this emphasis on drinking more water and making sure that you're taking time to rest right now, because things are going to get crazy for you in regards to, like, you're going to be busy as hell. Responsible for others, telling people, guiding people, all this other stuff, okay? So I don't know what that means for you, but just know that, yeah, it's about to pop off. You're still going to have time for fun. You just have to trust your intuition and make sure you set boundaries as well, because you don't want to take on too much. This 10 energy reminds me of the 10 of Wands, okay? We don't need you getting overwhelmed, okay? You can delegate. There's something about you being able to delegate others or saying no. You can say no to certain things. You don't have to do everything. I used to feel so guilty. I would pick up every shift when I used to work back in the day at like Wendy's and shit, and then I would never call out, even if I was like dying and sick. And like, the first time I called out was because I got into a car accident and almost like died and shit, and I still felt guilty. And also my manager was an asshole at that time, so he was like, oh, so pissed, because obviously I was a manager. And I'm saying obviously every single job that I worked at was I was a manager. But anyway, you might have dimples or crevices in your face. Not crevices, like acne and shit, but like, I mean, like indents in your face too. That's a random thing. Anyway, if that resonates, let's get into your reading. Okay, why do people appreciate you? Pile number, what is this? 1. Okay, wow, I just started. Come on, get it together. All right, we have, oh, you help people get it together. That's what you do. You help people get it together when they're stressed out, when their mind is scatterbrained, when they're freaking out, when they're all over the place, stressed and shit. You help to ground them. You help them to like get back on track. Yeah, literally, bro. Let's actually talk about the cards before I start channeling. We have Hectate's Path. We have Cycle of Life, Night Magic, Crossroads, Letting Go. Then we have Receive, Overcoming Obstacles. It says get back on your feet, y'all. And then gain strength from difficult situations. Then we have Positive Movement Forward. Yes, literally. And mind you, I was channeling that message earlier because I said get back on track to myself, or whatever the fuck I said. You heard it. I don't remember what I said. But, you know, I get lost when I start channeling. You could be seeing 888 or 666 as well. But yeah, you help people when they're struggling to make decisions. You're very decisive. You take action and you take risks. You help people. People appreciate you because you don't operate through a box. You don't put yourself in a box. You believe in your limitless potential, and that inspires others to believe in their limitless potential. Okay, you help people to close out cycles. You help people to understand that endings mean new beginnings. I feel like when people are like, say somebody lost their job, I'm Mr. Brightside. You bring out the bright side. Okay, well, you know what, that job was shitty anyway, you're gonna get a better job. Like, you always like look at the best, like the positives. Somebody talks about some negative shit, you're like, hey, don't speak like that, you're this, and or you know what I'm saying, you're always looking at the positives. All right, you're also extremely generous. You could what you're extremely generous, and you are very open to giving amazing gifts. You could definitely be the type of person who gives amazing advice. You give out love, money, compliments, support. You have a healing energy, and you're extremely wise. You remind people of why they're worthy. You remind people of how they have many talents and gifts, and you help people to let go. You help people to let go of fear. You help people to realize when energies are not being reciprocated. If someone's in a toxic relationship, you help them end that shit. If someone has a toxic friend or a toxic job, you help them end that shit. You be like, yo, this person's not generous to you, or this person's being, you know what I'm saying? You call people out. Not like you're, you know, but I'm saying like you call people out, like you be like, yo, why are you accepting this? You know you're worthy for so much more. Like, you remind people of their worth. For real, for real. Okay? And then you open up new pathways. You help people to overcome obstacles. You help people to accept the fact that, yeah, sometimes you get knocked down, but you help them get back on your feet. Okay? Like, okay, well, you know what? I don't know why I'm hearing this, but like, say somebody gained the weight that they lost. You're like, hey, let's go for a walk. Let's go food shopping so we can get some healthy alternatives. Let's go to the gym or whatever, you know? Let's go, you know what I'm saying? You're like, it's okay. It's okay. You help people to forgive themselves, and that's why people appreciate you. You are such a lighthearted, beautiful, loving person who's very intuitive, and I feel like you really inspire people too, because you may travel a lot, or like you find happiness and joy in the little things. You remind people to keep pushing, keep going forward, because you're resilient. You are so strong, and you've been through so much, and that you're just an inspiration, and that's why people are really grateful for you. You could also be the type of person who really helps people out in regards to, maybe you know how to fix cars, okay? Maybe you give advice on cars, or maybe you give people rides and stuff like that. Or when people give you rides, you give gas money and shit like that. It's like, you're not a freeloader. You're very generous, and you're magical. You help people to see the magic in the world. You help people to see the beauty in the sun, the trees, the ocean, the breeze, the moon. You could be one of those people who are like, oh my god, look at that, or look at the animal, or look at this. Maybe you also could be definitely super spiritual, and you really help people to actually see the magic and look at the world through a different perspective, which helps them to overcome their obstacles and helps them to, you know, work on themselves, work on things that they need to work on. You could be a very hard worker as well, and you inspire others to work hard. You could work with people and then you work really hard, and then you inspire others or call people out who are not working hard. I feel like there's big emphasis on, like, if you're a boss, you're not the type of boss who's lazy. You put in work, and then, you know, you obviously delegate and all that other stuff. Ain't no way we was just talking about leadership in your current energy, and I'm saying if you're a boss. Some of y'all are definitely getting promoted, okay? Or you just got promoted. But also, people want you to get promoted because of the fact that, like, you're such a hard worker, and, like, the shifts are better. Okay, this is, like, because with this is the Eight of Pentacles in this deck. Excuse me. You help to lessen the negativity in environments, especially the work environment. Like, when you come in, like, everyone's so gassed up, everyone's so happy, the energy of the shift is so much better. They're like, oh my god, we're saved. It's like you're the savior for your job. That's for some of you. Like, not all of you are, you know, some of you have your own businesses and stuff like that, but those of you who are working, if you have to work and, like, you're working on a team, this team, you are the backbone, and they are so grateful. They miss you on the shifts that you're not there. They're like, I wish Pal 1 was working today. I love every shift that I work with Pal 1. Your coworkers and your boss is definitely grateful for you. There's also people who you used to work for as well, like your previous jobs. They will always appreciate you because you're like the what do you call it? It's like you're the guideline. You're the, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below, because I don't know what it is, but like the what people should be, okay? You know? Yeah, whatever. I can't think of it. You know what, I'm channeling this shit, you know? But, like, yeah, comment down below so that people can know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I know y'all know. Not all of you know, but some of you know. And you just know what's going on. You can always see through everything, and that's what people really love about you. You see the karmics, you call them out, and then, you know, you balance that shit out. You could be very protective, and that's why people are grateful for you. Like, people really appreciate the fact that you stick up for the little guy. You stick up for those who are getting bullied or those who are not getting help. Like, yo, help them, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of vibe. Alright, let's get into your tarot. Alright, pile number 1. You get people so excited, so hyped, so happy. You're silly, you're energetic. It doesn't matter how old you are, because you could be old. Okay, we got a guy over here with a gray beard. But with this night energy, and you're wise. You're wise. You are wise for your age. Wise beyond your years, let's just say that. But, like, I just got hype out of nowhere. I'm so energized. My heart is starting to spin. And my solar plexus. Like, you boost people people's confidence. You gas people up. I heard cheerleader. You're people's biggest cheerleader. All right. If somebody wants to hit on somebody, you're like, go ahead. You're a catch. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You may be like someone who connects people. Okay. You may be like the type of person who like puts people onto relationships. You're like, oh my God, you should so date my friend, you know, and you actually make matches. Matchmaker, that's what it is. Make matches, okay. Let's talk about the cards. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, the Sun, and the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. You finish people's sentences too. Like when, like earlier, you know how I couldn't think of the word? You'll be like, oh, you're talking about this, or you mean this, or like blah, blah, blah. You know, you finish people's sentences. You could be like a mind reader, very telepathic vibes over here. You understand people. You make people feel understood. You make people feel heard, seen, appreciated. If you see someone who's pretty, you give them compliments. I heard you're a girl's girl or a boy's boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're for the people. Whatever that is for you. Okay? You support everyone. You know what I'm saying? You help people. You remind people to have boundaries. You remind people of like when they need to go within, when they need to like be reminded of like, okay, well, you had a part in this too. You know what I'm saying? You support people, but you'll be like, hey, yo, you was being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have did better, or like, why did you do that? Or like, why are you arguing with that? Like, you know, why are you wasting your time? You'll be like, come on. You know what I'm saying? You give the hard truth. You're very honest, intelligent. If people need something, like you know a lot of knowledge, you know a lot of shit. I heard random facts. You're that person, like an encyclopedia over here. You're like, okay, two. You help people to not worry, because they'll be like, you know what? You know who I know who knows the answer? Pile number one. They'll have a solution for me. I heard favors too, like we were saying earlier, like about the rides and stuff. Like you just do favors for people. People can count on you. Okay, people feel supported, okay? You're very generous. Again, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Like people view you as a gift, a star that blesses them. You have a healing energy, okay? You're very big on shifting people's perspectives. You get people excited, motivated, okay? You get people to embrace their sensuality, their charm, their pizzazz, their heart, okay? They're all. You could be the type of person who, you know, you're very logical, but you're also tapped in, so you blend that together, and that really helps people, you know? What else? Again, you're a hard worker, but you're patient. You remind people to have patience. With this Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, people want to rush in and do all this crazy shit, or they get angry and hot-headed. You can calm people down, you know? I think you can de-escalate situations 333 easily and effortlessly. You're like a walking angel to people, and that's why they appreciate you. You remind people that there are more fish in the sea. Like I said earlier, if somebody's in a toxic relationship, they went through a breakup, or they lost a job or something, you're like, hey, there's more. You remind people of how there's new opportunities waiting. You remind people to focus on their growth, to focus on themselves. You remind people of what happiness is. You help people to get out of a dark time. If people are like hermit and stuff, you're the person who'll be like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. You want to go out? You want to go get dinner? You want to reconnect? Da, 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 da. And you also remind people that it's okay to, like, you respect people's boundaries. You know, if someone goes hermit and you haven't seen them in a while, you're not going to be unloving or, like, be like, oh, hi, stranger, where the fuck have you been? You know what I'm saying? You're not that type of person. You're going to be like, hey, oh my God, it's so good to see you. Where have you been? It's like, you know, it's the same thing. They said the same thing, but it's all about how you say it. And I take that in regards to everything that you do. You know, like everything you say, if you got to say the hard truth, is how you say it. You know, you're not going to like come at people. You try to say it with a loving, caring, and compassionate kind of vibe behind it, even if it is the hard truth. You help people to cut off whatever they need to let go of. You help people to transform. You help people to tap into their inner child. I heard you help people to not take things so seriously. You are very serious, like, don't get me wrong, but also you have this inner child kind of vibe to you as well. You know how to do it both with the King of Swords and the Sun. You're like, yeah, I can be responsible, I can be reserved, but also if I'm going to show out and go out, I'm going to shine, baby. I'm going to have fun. People also appreciate your humor. You're hilarious. I love this. This is beautiful. People really, really love you. And the way you communicate. Your passion for life gets people motivated, gets people going. People appreciate your looks too. And the way you take care of yourselves, you could help people to, you could be like, oh, you should get this for your hair, get this for your skin, get this beard oil. You know what I'm saying? You put people on to discounts too. Sales, when things are going on, styles, a lot. If someone asks you, where'd you get that? You're not going to be like gatekeeping shit. You're not a gatekeeper. You'll tell people exactly where you got it. I got it from Walmart. It was on sale. I got it from the thrift store. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of vibe. You don't care. I'll share. The fuck? Alright, that's what we're going to call it, pile number 1. I loved this and I love you. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's going on? Pile 2, pile 1 was fire! I can't wait to see what's gonna come out for y'all. Okay? If you're new here, hi, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if it resonates, comment, give me a little comment and give me a little thumbs up to let me know how or why. Alright, y'all. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so please be aware of scammers. And we're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. If this doesn't resonate, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do what makes you happy. Well, you guys are fun energy, too. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. Yeah, you guys don't give a fuck. You guys are, you don't care about what people think about you, what people got to say. Okay, we have protection. They want me to get one more. Current energy. What? And a clarifier? Okay, we have reliability. This meal definitely gonna come. Could it come from pile number 1? Wow. Okay. You could definitely be the year of the tiger, the year of the dog, or the year of the goat. Or the sheep as well. Alright, in Chinese astrology. Clarify this companionship. We got, are we taking reversals? Yes. We got the 3 of Cups in the reverse and the Justice in the reverse. So, yep. Something is going to be revealed and that's going to allow you to end something. Okay? You've been reliable. You've been a good companion to somebody, okay? It could be friendship. It doesn't have to be relationship. I do feel like the way you celebrate others, you protect others, the way that you're reliable for others, that's 222, not being reciprocated. It's imbalanced. The truth could come out in regards to somebody using you because you're reliable, because of your energy, because of your protection, because of what they think that you could provide for them. Okay? You know, you might think somebody's loyal to you, but they could be going behind your back and saying shit. You know what I'm saying? This is not about, like, this could be even fam too, by the way. I didn't mention that, I don't think. But whoever this person is, you're going to see that, you know, they're going to go through a period of bad luck because of the fact that your protection is being lifted from them. Somebody's going to do some shit behind your back. And the truth is going to come out, but you're not going to see it right away. You're going to see this person go through a series of unfortunate events. Not events, but whatever. Okay? Series of unfortunate events. Okay? This person is definitely going to be, you know, it could be even a little bit of jealousy or something like that. I don't know, envy, whatever this is, this person, like, the truth is that they don't really fuck with you the way that you think that they fuck with you. They could be like this person who portrays themselves as, like, stable, loyal, generous, when in reality, they're not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? They try to act like they're just like you, but they're going to get their karma, and you're going to see them for who they really are based off how they react, and then you're going to end up, you know, cutting off communication, leaving this person behind. They're toxic. They're not about growth. They act so reliable. They act like they're a good friend, good person, or whatever, whoever this is, good lover. I don't care who it is. And, you know, it's because of the fact that they know that you're going somewhere and they want what you are going to be able to provide. Okay? You are not stuck. You don't have to stay with this person. This person doesn't have to stay in your life. Yeah, you're going to be sad for a little bit because obviously it's disappointing to find out that somebody you thought you could trust isn't going to be as trustworthy as you thought, or this person, you know, whoever this is or whatever this is. This doesn't have to be anyone who's like super close to you or whatever, but it's definitely somebody who, you know, you had, let's say, it could even be somebody who like wanted to be a new friend, you know, and you were finally like letting somebody in, and then all of a sudden they betrayed you. Or, you know, like they start going through bad shit because of the fact that their intentions for you are not good. Or, you know, you don't get to chill with them or talk to them because they're being blocked from you. It's a protective thing. And then you're going to realize like, oh shit. Or the truth will come out in one way or another, okay? Or they drop out of your life or whatever. I don't know how or what this is, but all I know is that somebody, whether new or old, is going to be dropping out of your life. Two of Cups, relationships. Yeah. You're going to be ending that shit because you have other people, you know. You're not going to stress about this. You've already been through enough in regards to connections and relationships. So no matter what happens, the people who are meant for you will be meant for you. But I guess we're still filtering through certain people who are not meant to be in your life. Or it could be a new person who is trying to get into your life. They view you as a target because they feel that you would be able to provide them with something. Because you're the GOAT. You're the greatest of all time. Sheesh. Okay, if that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. 555. Alright, pile 2. We have ancestors, family, survival, death, worship, create a routine, denial is a river in Egypt. No, I'm just kidding. And then we have the waiting game. Wow. You are the type of person who does not give up. You are the type of person who is like, yeah, I have big plans for the future, but I'm going to start here. And you help people to create structure in their lives. You help people to, you know, if someone wants to write a book, you'll be the type of person who will buy them a notebook and be like, here, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. 1 page a day, B. One page a day. Somebody wants to lose weight. All right, let's go. Like similar to pile 1, you know what I'm saying? You're the type of person, you help people to plan. You remind people to like, okay, what do you want in life? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your desires? What are your aspirations? 111. What are you trying to manifest? All right, well, what can we do logically? All right, you want whiter teeth. Let's go get some whitening strips. Let's get some new products. All right, you want to cleanse your energy. Let's go get some Florida water. Why are we yelling? Let me calm down. Okay. Your ancestors are grateful for you as well because you are the generational curse breaker. You are also communicating with them, tapped in. You could even have an altar, okay? Even past loved ones are grateful for you. They're supporting you and protecting you on the other side. And also your family, the one that's alive, and the people who consider you family, because, you know, there's family that's not blood. Those people are grateful for you, very much so, okay? You've helped a lot of people to, you know, cry or overcome death, you know. You help you help people to believe in magic, spirituality, God, miracles. You help people to calm down when they're stressed and anxious. You're like an emotional support animal for people. Like you're a person. You're an emotional support person. Okay? If something is unhealthy in someone's life, you will tell them, like, hey, you know, you've been smoking a lot. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? You've been drinking a lot, you know? Do you need to talk about it? Like, you're a therapist, too, for people. You're a listening ear. You're a great listener. You're not the type of person... The thing, if someone wants advice, you'll give it to them if they need it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you're the type of person who, if someone wants to just complain or vent or whatever, you'll listen to them judgment-free. And that's why people appreciate you, because it's a no-judge zone with you. Okay? You're like, nobody's perfect. Okay? But yeah, if someone's like denying the truth, like their partner's cheating on them, and they're like, no, he's a good man. They're a good person. You know, not saying the man or whatever, but like, you know what I'm saying? He's a good man, Savannah. That's why I said that. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you know. It is what it is. You're intuitive, you help guide people, you're grounded, you're abundant, you're loving, okay? You're the type of person who has a good sense of self, and you help people to discover themselves. You call out people's talents and gifts. You help people to see their shine. If you're shining, you take that spotlight and you shine it on others, okay? You point a mirror at the spotlight so you can shine the spotlight on other people too. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can gas people up too. But you help people to stop procrastinating. If someone's putting off an oil change or something like that, you're like, hey. And the thing is like, I'm not saying you guys don't procrastinate, because you could probably still procrastinate. But when it comes to other people, you know how to tell people what to do. Do you always take your own advice? No. But you can help people very much so. Okay? With plans and stuff like that. If someone's going in circles or repeating cycles, doing the same shit, fucking their life up, you'll tell them, you'll call them out. Okay, if someone needs a intervention, not just drugs, but like just an intervention in regards to whatever the hell it is, you know, it is what it is. You also help people for feeling less guilty about saying no or their boundaries. If like, you know what I'm saying, someone's like, oh my god, I can't give this person a ride, or I can't do this for this person. You're like, okay, well, they'll figure it out. Or like, you help them to release guilt. Okay, you really help these people to feel less guilt. All right? You give people a sense of self. You give people an eye opener in regards to their limitless potential, because again, there's this emphasis on you work hard. You could be the type of person who inspires people to like get done up and get ready and dress up or try new styles, okay? To, you know, get things. Like, there's something about you have like this mentor kind of vibe, like you're a life coach, but like by living you inspire others because of the choices that you make. But there's also this emphasis on like, you teach people patience. You teach people how to respect boundaries too. Okay, because you have strong boundaries as well. And then people learn that, okay, well, first I feel like people get triggered because of your boundaries, but then they start to realize like, oh, I'm getting triggered because I have no boundaries. And I need to start setting boundaries with other people and stop feeling guilty for that. And then I won't take people's boundaries personally, okay? People feel safe around you. You could be very protective as well, but I feel like if someone needs to turn their back and they're busy or whatever is going on and they gotta like take a step back from the friendship or connection or whatever, you're like, hey, I'll see you when I see you. I'll talk to you when I talk to you, baby. It's okay. You ain't gotta worry. I'll be here. People appreciate the fact that they can like go like months or however long not talking to you, and then it's like they see you and talk to you, reconnect, and it's like nothing has ever changed, and that's really beautiful for people. Let me spit your game, talk your shit, okay? You're also the type of person who will like back somebody up. I feel like if someone was gonna get into a fight, alright, this is a hypothetical, but like if someone was getting into a fight, or like they're like, yo, pull up, somebody's about to jump me, you're like, I bet, let me get the Vaseline, let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? What else? Anything else? Yeah, you really help people to water their own plants because you water your plants, and you know that good things take time, and you remind people of that. Alright, let's get into your tarot. Alright, how to. You definitely remind people to take a break, that life is not a race, it's a marathon, okay? You definitely help people to like rest, okay? You may call out people, be like, yo, did you sleep at all? Or like, whoa, and you don't mean it in like a mean way, like, oh, you look a little stressed, or you look a little tired, your eye bags are, you know what I'm saying? But you're like, have you been sleeping, bitch? Like, what's going on? Let's talk about the cards. We have the King of Pentacles, security. We have the World, completion. We have Two of Swords, crossroads, strength, bravery. Those are in reverse. We have the Hierophant, guidance in reverse. We have the Page of Swords, education, reverse. Why I heard that? Cha-cha now, y'all. Yeah, you're the life of the party. And that's why people appreciate you. You could be the person who gets people on the dance floor. You'll be the person who does like a silly dance. Like, you're just here for a good time. You know what I'm saying? You are the epitome of YOLO. Like, You help people to be like, oh, let's try this new place. Let's go try this new food. Let's go, you know, skydiving and shit like that. Let's go travel. You could be big on travel. You could be the planner. You could be the person who, like, plans the trips. You're like, yo, next year we should go, like, we should start saving now so we can go to Mexico or, you know, out of the country or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I heard you're responsible, too. You're extremely responsible, but you're fun. So, again, the best of both worlds, baby. With this King of Pentacles, you definitely could be abundant, so you definitely could be the type of person who is, like, not afraid to spend money. You could also help people to build up their abundance as well. You inspire people to. But I feel like you are very successful and you help others. You know, if you're successful and stuff like that, you could support small businesses and the people that you purchase from, or anyone that you, like, get a service from or something like that. Like, say you got a nail tech or your barber and stuff, you could tip really well. Whoever, I don't know, there's something about you being a good tipper. Like, when you go out to eat, there's something about maybe you go out to eat and you get people, like, together. Also, there's something about you get them off their phones. Like, whoever you're with, you get them off of their phone or off of social media. You get them off of, like, you know, work. You get them present. You ground people. You get people present in the moment, and that really does help people. People appreciate the shit out of that because they kind of lose themselves, you know. You could be, like, the type of person who's like, hey, get off your phone. Let's go. Let's play a game, you know, and stuff like that. I just feel like you're really tapped into your inner child, too. We have the heavy Leo energy coming through. Taurus as well. Scorpio and Aquarius. But yeah, all the air signs and the earth signs. You guys are knowledgeable, okay? You don't call people stupid. You don't be like, oh, how did you not know that? Or you never knew that. Like, you don't, like, you're not condescending at all. You're not the type. You'll be like, oh, well, here, you know, you're here to teach. You're an amazing teacher. You're clear with your words, you're kind and compassionate, you're honest and you're truthful. And I feel like you're not gonna, like, make someone feel stupid if they don't know something, okay? You're not a jackass, let's be fucking for real. You're very unique, and you kind of created your own routine, and you live life to the beat of your own drum, and people will see this, and it inspires them to kind of, like, do what they want. Like a Taurus. Taurus energy is very much like, I'm gonna do what I want when I want. I'm gonna take my time. You ain't gonna tell me how fast to go, how slow to go, because I'm gonna do what I want, okay? And fixed sign energy, okay? Fixed signs do what they want when they want. They're like, you know, yeah. You ain't gonna tell me how to live my life, bitch. And you inspire others to embody that. When people are stuck and want to give up on something, like, they'd be like, yo, I like, say someone, I don't know why I'm hearing the clarinet. Someone wants to learn a new hobby or become a clarinet, you know, person, musician. They want to play the clarinet and they're giving up because, you know, at first they're not as good. But then you remind them, like, yo, Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, you got to have patience. Don't give up. You remind people of how capable they are, how strong they are, how powerful and limitless they are. You get them motivated, okay? You get people... You remind people to never quit or give up on themselves, okay? You could be big on health as well. You could be the type of person who, like, if someone's sick, you know how to, like, you could be like, oh, you need to have this or that, or you should try this, or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone has a headache or whatever it is, you know, you could be very holistic, or you just have, you've been through a lot, so you know how to heal a lot of ailments. What else? You help people to close out cycles. You cheer people on. You boost people's confidence. Okay, if someone's like, oh, I don't think this looks good on me. And again, I'm not saying you're lying. You ain't gonna lie if it don't look good on them. You'll be like, here, try this instead of being like, that's so fucking ugly. Why would you even grab that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you're not, you are so nice. You're kind, not nice. Because, again, you don't let people take advantage of you. But, yeah, you're intelligent. You're honest. And I feel like there's just this hidden power in you that gets people motivated. And you also see the light and the beauty and the abundance in the world. Because we have two globes, okay? You could be somebody who creates income on social media, or you know, you're the type of person who's like, you can watch social media, but like, what's your timeline look like? Or like, you should use it to make money, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You're like, I don't think you should waste your time. Like, it's okay to watch funny videos, but like, you should create more than you consume. Yeah. Sound like a parent. You give parent vibes. People look to you as like you're a parent. You're very, I don't know how to explain this, but you're so smart. And you're unique. You help people to stand in their independence, to build their own life, to relieve themselves from, you know, whatever was holding them back, to fight their fears, to see your perspective that fear is an illusion, and whatever other perspectives that you believe in. If you believe in magical shit and spiritual stuff, you put people on. Like, you'll be like, hey, blow cinnamon through your door on the 1st of the month. And then all of a sudden they come back to you and they're like, yo, I appreciate you. I started doing this and like I'm making more money than ever now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you really be putting people on to certain things, and you really help them, especially when it comes to money. I don't know. Even investments and stuff like that, you know? I don't know. Alright. That's what we're going to call it. Pile number 2. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if it resonates, comment. Let me know how or why, okay, baby? Thank you guys for being here. Pile number 1 and 2 were dope. I mean, they had their similarities, but, you know, they were different. Alright. Y'all, you guys got nice bodies. I don't care how big or small or whatever. There's something about you guys got nice bodies. Some of y'all could even have like a 6-pack going on with your abs and shit. Or you could just be really curvaceous, hourglass. Or you just got fat butt, big boobs. No, right, let me stop. Anyway. Let me stop. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. Keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message is going to just be for you. I hope that it feels like a personal for each and every one of you, but if a message doesn't resonate, just let it fly, baby, okay? If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so please be aware of scammers! Alright guys, what is pile number 3's current energy? Okay. People are watching you right now. I mean, like, standing in your window watching you. I mean, like, people are watching. They're stalking your social media. They're watching you in regards to, like, what's your next move or what you're putting out. And they're, like, going through all of your stuff. Seeing that you've changed. Comparing you to your past self. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's been a while since you posted something and you randomly just started posting again. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people are like going through all your stuff. This doesn't have to be in like a malicious way. I just do feel like a lot of people are watching. What is this? Beauty. Yeah, you were hidden. Okay? And now people are looking through all your stuff to get to know you, okay? It's giving like someone saw you, became infatuated, and now they're going through all of your stuff because they want to figure out who you are, and maybe they want to slide in your DMs. But someone thinks you're handsome or beautiful, and I heard people think you're handsome and beautiful, and people are kind of becoming a little infatuated, kind of obsessed, or just really like, I like this person, and they like, it's getting like binge watching like someone's content or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or like going through their Instagram, looking at old photos and watching old videos that they posted because you randomly discovered them on their, you know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of vibe, and you just fell in love, and now you're following them on all platforms, and you're like, okay, when am I gonna slide in this person's DMs? Because they're gonna be mad, okay? Whether friend or what, like lover. A lot of people definitely want you because you're attractive, but I digress. We have the polar bear and the gorilla. Okay, calm down. Some of y'all could be from Asia, for sure. Okay, don't come for me. I do have a lot of people from Asia. Asia's a big continent. Anyway, Antarctica? No, I'm just kidding. your ancestors are helping to provide you with peace. I feel like there's a lot of energies that have been sent to you, and yes, we were just talking about like the good part, you know, that people like fuck with you, etc., etc., but you do have a lot of haters and a lot of people from your past who are seeing that you popped out again. So it's like you're in their view, or they're seeing you, and they could be sending you negative energy or hate. So please up your protection right now. I mean, your ancestors are fighting for you. They got your back, but you know, they're coming through right now to say like your peace will not be disturbed even if you are posting on social media. So this is also could be a confirmation for somebody who hasn't posted on social media and is like, oh, I don't want to post because then everyone's gonna start talking about me again. And even if they do, you'll be protected. They want you to not worry about that. Do not worry about that. And also, you can block people. I've been talking about this for like, I don't know if that was in this reading or the last reading I just recorded, but I've been mentioning the block button like for crazy, like a lot. So, you know, I'm just saying, you turned your back on some people because you wanted peace, and now these people are getting a little angry because they're seeing you and they're feeling real cold, okay? You see all this ice on this polar bear? They're feeling real cold, left out, because now it's like you have the world at your fingertips, or like you are above the storm, above the clouds, and you can see the sun where you're at, and you're peaceful. You're not fighting anymore. Like I said earlier when I had this card, this person, well, this gorilla put down its shield and its harpoon and was like, well, what is that called? I'm gonna call it a harpoon. I know it's not a harpoon. I said it earlier. Whatever. I don't fucking know. You throw it, you know? That's crazy. But yeah, you get it. So ask your ancestors, God source, for protection. Do what you can. Protection oils, cleansing your energy, light a candle, pray, whatever. But just focus on protection and believing in your protection and knowing that you're protected. Like, no matter what happens, I'm protected. Even if I start posting on social media, these people cannot phase me. These people cannot affect me. No one outside of my energy can affect my energy. Okay? So, if that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. All right, pile 3. So we have drawing down the moon, we have challenge yourself, social media detox, and solar plexus. Some of y'all definitely came from another pile. All right. I feel like you are the person who definitely reminds people that they can do better, but you give them grace. Okay, you forgive people. You're so forgiving, and that's what really, like, I feel like you've taken people back who've made honest mistakes and stuff like that. And I'm not saying you took back the trash, okay, but like, you know, you have empathy for people. You know, you may have forgiven people who didn't fuck you over, but you disconnected, and then you may have gotten them back, and then it's like, because you accepted them back and showed them like, it's okay, people make mistakes, you're human, that really helped them in their journey to like hold themselves accountable and do better, because it's like it's like getting a second chance at life, you know, like a near-death experience, but not really, like, you know what I'm saying, that's dramatic, but like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I don't know, something about you to be gifted a second chance in your life. It's very lucky, and people appreciate that, especially like if you may have cut somebody off or distanced yourself and then you let them back in your life, or you forgave somebody for some stupid shit that they did. They're grateful that they're allowed access to you, because there's something about your energy that is so energizing, so beautiful, and I feel like you're very balanced. Okay, we have this divine feminine energy in the solar plexus, which to me represents the divine masculine. Okay, you know how to balance taking action and rest. Okay, it says divine feminine, source, channel, stillness. Okay, you could be extremely intuitive. I feel like you're the type of person who also is big on like lotions and like certain hair products, mouthwashes. I don't know why these products are coming through. You could also be a good cook, and people appreciate the way that you cook. Something about like you make your food with love, or you're just an amazing cook and people appreciate that. You also could be the type of person who gives a lot of gratitude to people. Like when you say thank you, you mean it. Okay. And if you're apologizing, you're not like gonna do it over and over again. It's like one and done. Like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't know you didn't like that, and then you won't do it ever again, you know. And that doesn't really happen. A lot of people will say I'm sorry and then do the same shit that they apologized for. With you, people appreciate the fact that like once they tell you something, it's one and done. Like, oh, I don't really appreciate when you call me like that name because, you know, it makes me feel like this. And you're like, okay, say less. I won't. I won't. You know what I'm saying? You channel source through you, okay? You may, if you're a psychic, people definitely appreciate the readings that you give to them. If you're on YouTube and you post, or like TikTok or whatever, and you're a psychic, people appreciate your content. The readings that you post, the free content, and even the paid readings. Your clients, okay, not just for readers though, but your clients in general, if you have some type of business or you provide some type of service or product, your clientele appreciates the shit out of you. They love it. They love whatever it is, and they appreciate you. I heard no one does it like you, okay? You also remind people that you don't have to record everything. You know those type of people who like videotape everything that they do? You're the type of person who's like just in the moment. There's a crowd of people with their phones out, and you're the one person who's just enjoying the party, enjoying the, not on your phone, not videotaping, not recording everything. And there's nothing against recording it, but like you don't have to record every freaking thing you do, you know? You may not post on social media a lot, and that also like is an inspiration to people, and people appreciate that. And they also appreciate when you post because it's rare that you do, okay? But you remind people to detox physically, but also on social media. You know what I'm saying? You don't let social media take over your life. You don't do things for clout. You don't post things just to get a rise out of people. You're not like out here thirst trapping and shit like that. And if you are, don't take that. But you know what I'm saying? It hasn't taken over your life. You're the type of person who you know, you can balance that shit. I'm not saying you're not completely off social media, but like maybe you detox from Instagram once in a while, a couple times a year and stuff. Maybe you do a dopamine detox. Maybe you only do YouTube or whatever. I don't know. You don't post at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Sometimes you call people out if they're drinking too much coffee. That's random, but like I feel like people appreciate that. But maybe you make when you go out for like things like that, you buy people stuff. You'd be like, hey, I'm stopping by here. Do you want a coffee? Do you want something? Like, you're the type of person to be like, do you want anything? Like, it never fails. And people really appreciate that. Like, you're thinking of me? Or sometimes you don't even ask and you show up. Like, I know you get this. Like, you remember people's orders. You remember the little things. And people really appreciate that. But yeah, you get people motivated with this challenge yourself and this solar plexus energy. You help people to like really buckle down. Buckle up, bitch. But like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's just you motivate people to stop making excuses, to own up to their power and step into their power. Like, someone's like, I can't do this, like, it's hard. And it's like, okay, well, I did hard shit too. I don't know how I did it, but I did it and it was hard. The fuck, you can do it too, and I can help you. You know what I'm saying? But you're not an asshole, again, like similar to another pile. But you're gonna be like, you know you can do better. You know you should be doing this. You know you shouldn't eat that. You know you should let go of that. You know? What else? You make funny faces and that makes people laugh. I feel like when things get tense, when things get serious, you know how to lighten the mood and like make things a little less serious. Like, you're like, you crack a joke. I wouldn't say at the worst times, but like at the time when it's real serious, you'll crack a joke and then people kind of just forget about all the chaos and all the craziness that's going on. You could be really good at like styling people. You could give good gifts in regards to bracelets, even like spiritual stuff. Like, you may buy people like crystals or necklaces or like, you know, incense and cleansing, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff. And people really appreciate that. Or you give them advice on that, like how to do magic or how to manifest and stuff like that. Especially if you create content on that, or if you tell people about the moons and stuff, like, yo, it's a full moon tonight, make sure you release, cleanse, or you send people meditations and shit like that. You help people to enjoy nature too. Like camping, again, like similar to another pile and stuff like that, or if someone goes on a hike, like you like, look at this beautiful view, or I know a place, and you get people outside. All right, off that phone and into the woods. I'm just kidding, but like, you know. All right, let's get into your tarot. All right, pile 3, we have the 3 of Swords with the Lovers and the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Swords with the Death and the 3 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Cups. Boy, oh boy, are you that person who is a shoulder to lean on when someone is going through it, especially if it's like a death or like a friendship breakup, a relationship breakup. Again, similar to another pile, someone lost their job. You help people heal. You work on this. You're the person who's like, bitch, I'm coming over. I got a bottle of wine. I got some ice cream. We're gonna watch movies. We're gonna smoke, whatever. Like, you know, we're gonna just do whatever you need to do. You can vent, you can talk, we can go for a drive. You're the type of person who go on like late night drives and you don't have to say no words. You're just like, we're gonna jam out, we're gonna see some views, let's go by the ocean, sit near the water. Like, someone needs to cry, you let them cry, you hold them. That's it. Like, you could give somebody a hug and they just start crying and you just rub their back. Like, and that's the type of person you are, and people appreciate that. Like, and you wouldn't judge them. You wouldn't call them stupid. You wouldn't be like, I don't know why you tried to get with that person, or I don't know why you called out so much, or I don't know, you know. You're just like, I'm here for you. I got you. Whatever you need, I got. Let's do this. You help people to rebuild themselves and their life. Okay, you help people to look at themselves better. You help people to become more decisive. You help people to go outside more and celebrate, to plan to travel, to plan for their future, to save money. You could be big on like telling people like, yo, you should start a savings account, or you should get this because it'll help you to build your credit, or, you know, if you want to get a loan, this is the place that you can go to, or like, there's a course that I took and it's cheap right now, you should get that, or you like, you know what I'm saying? You just guide people, you help people, and I feel like when foundations are rocked, when shocking, crazy things happen, you're the person who's calm. You're the person who keeps calm in tough, intense situations, and people appreciate that. When everyone's panicking and doesn't know what to do, screaming and shit, you're like, all right, everyone, take a breath. You go over here, you do this, you do that. All right, you call 911, you do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what's going on. You got people calm. You know how to handle the situation. You can handle high pressure situations, okay? I feel like you got your shit together too, or people at least think that you have your shit together, and that inspires them to get their shit together even if you don't have your shit together. Okay? They just view you as somebody who has their shit together, and they're like, yeah, you got a little riz, a little razzle dazzle. I think you may you may have bagged people who are fine as hell, and that inspires other people to not settle. You may have been this type of person who would rather be single, or like, even if you're in a relationship, you bagged a dime or some fine mother, you know what I'm saying, whoever, and you may have been through a lot of heartbreak and failed relationships, but you was like, I'm not gonna give up on love. You could be a hopeless romantic, and you inspire others to believe in love, especially if you have like a beautiful relationship that you never gave up on, and it built to the point where it's like you guys are just like meshed together. It's like soulmate kind of vibes. That makes people want to like not give up and be like, yeah, my soulmate is out there, you know what I'm saying? But also, a lot of people feel like you're a soulmate, like you're that kind of friend. You know what I'm saying? You make people believe in love, and that's beautiful, and a lot of people do love you as well. And I feel like you have a big heart, you're generous, you're compassionate, you're charming. You're the type of person who always gets what they want, and it kind of shocks people, and I feel like because of your manifestation powers, that really shows people like what they're capable of, okay? And I feel like you too are an inspiration and a mentor, okay? I feel like you're the type of person who's also not afraid to like go the distance. You may have long distance relationships, long distance friendships, and you don't let the distance like really mess with the connection. Like you're good at that. Like you may have a long distance bestie, and you know, you keep up with them, you check on them, you don't like, you know, let the distance lose the friendship. You're like, no, that's my, you know what I'm saying, that's my bestie, I don't care how far you are. And then you make an effort to travel, you know, to them, or like you make plans and stuff like that. You make people feel important. That's another thing, is like no person is left behind. You're the type of person who, if somebody's walking and then they gotta stop and tie their shoe and you're in a group of people, everyone else keeps walking, you're gonna wait for that person to finish their tying their shoe. You could be the type of person who like makes people walk on the inside of the sidewalk just in case, okay? You'll be like the person who saves the reckless person. Somebody's not looking both ways before they cross the street and a car's coming in. You'll be like, oh, stop, stop, stop. You know, because you're aware. I feel like you're very aware of danger, okay? Big on the hyper vigilance, okay? You're a hero, Robin Hood. No, I'm just kidding, but like, you know, it gives hero vibes. But you definitely are the type of person who will break down egos, who will show people exactly who they are, will put that mirror in front of them, call people out. You'll bully the bully, but not in a way that's bullying. They might take it as bullying, okay? But like if somebody's being a narcissist, or if somebody's doing something that is just very gaslighty or something like that, you're the type of person, you'll be like, absolutely not. You understand that you are doing this and that's not right, and da 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 da. And you know, people appreciate that because they might not be the one who's brave enough to say it. It reminded me of something that happened in the past, where it was like this person was getting mad about something that the person who they were getting mad at had no control over, and I started defending them. I was like, how the fuck you gonna get mad when this has nothing to and obviously the person argued because they felt like, well, blah blah blah, and then I was like, you know, and it's like, that's you. You're like, nah, like that's not right. Like what the fuck do you mean, bro? How are you blaming somebody who has nothing to do with the issue? Good God. Alright, that's what we're gonna call it, pile number 3. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.